Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for Capricorn, and this will be for the first half of January 2021. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my page. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. It's not going to suit everybody. Just remember that. It's not going to suit every Capricorn. It's just a general reading. Time is fluid. Energy is vice versa. I'll be doing some tarot and some oracle as well. Oops. All right, let's start. So Capricorn. Okay, tell me about Capricorn, first half of January. Capricorn. Okay, so it looks like the first card is the Fool card in reverse. So, which is about new beginnings, but it's in reverse. So it's like you aren't having a new beginning, you don't want to be a free spirit, you're just kind of holding back. Some of you might be very reckless, but the others are just wanting to kind of not have a new path of beginning. Or there's something possibly never really got off the ground. It could be that as well. We'll get some more information. Tell me more. So you've got the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands in reverse. So we'll start with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is about having courage, confidence, being an independent person. So there probably wasn't a new beginning, and instead you've now just been focusing on you. You've been working on yourself. You've been being by yourself. Maybe being a bit of a social butterfly, gotten out there, you know, being attractive, having people, you know, maybe people find you very attractive. You might have people looking at you and interested, you know, that kind of thing. The other one is the Four of Wands in reverse. So the Four of Wands in reverse is all about transitioning, as I said, working on yourself. You could be in conflict with other people. Maybe that's why the Fool's in reverse. Maybe there's been some conflict with somebody. It can also be a delay, but there will be a new relationship. But we'll get some more information anyway. But on the bottom of the deck, you've also got the King of Cups in reverse. So maybe the new beginning was with or the lack of a new beginning was because somebody was very emotionally manipulative. They could have been moody, crafty, violent, any of that sort of stuff. You've also got the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. So that's about you, or there being a delay, but it can also be you having like scattered energy. So you're in doing a lot of different things. Maybe you need to focus on one thing instead of trying to work, career, kids, blah, blah, focus on one thing at a time. Which, I mean, all those things can cause frustration. There might be some arguments. Somebody might have been very jealous. There might have been that sort of thing going on. And maybe you're not in communication with this person at the moment. But we'll get some more information. Quickly give these a quick shuffle. So we've got them prepared. All right, let's get more info. Tell me more. So this could have just been a missed opportunity. So that's why it never really kind of got off the ground for a lot of you. Yeah, there could have been a missed opportunity. It could have just been a distraction that maybe you needed at the time, or somebody needed. You may feel like you've got lack of direction as well. The other card is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So the Knight of Wands in reverse is about the same as what you actually just had. It was on the bottom of the deck. Pity I shuffled already. So the Knight of Wands in reverse is about, yeah, you having your energy in too many things, or just kind of scattered energy, really. It can also, as I said, frustration. There might have been delay, jealousy, suspicion, all those kind of things with somebody. On the bottom of the deck, you've also got the Justice card. The Justice card in reverse. So the Justice card in reverse is all about dishonesty and a lack of accountability. So maybe, you know, that was happening in this situation, which is maybe why it never got off the ground. You've got the Three of Wands in reverse as well. So, I mean, 3 people, but also it could mean for the others that aren't, it's also about, it's easier to stay in your comfort zone, and maybe you can't see past, like you're kind of at that place where you can't see what's going to happen in the future. So yeah, there might be obstacles, frustration, all those kind of things as well. But you kind of, with the Hermit card as well, you're just kind of being on your own. You're just kind of being by yourself, getting some, you know, doing some soul searching, doing some introspection. It can also be, you might have had clarity about a situation. Like maybe you knew that this person was seeing other people or whatever, you know what I mean? We'll get some more. Tell me more. For Capricorn. Yeah, so there's 2 choices. So, but also, it's also about, so it's about making decisions. It's about future planning. You're assessing your life, maybe doing some contemplation. With the Two of Wands, and maybe you were married to this person, or maybe this person was married or in some high level of commitment with somebody already. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, it's you really resting, recuperating, contemplating, meditating, all those things, spending time by yourself. And then maybe you've completed there's the same card. Oh my God. I just read you this card because I saw this card and I said it is this card. This card's the Four of Cups. This is about you feeling unfulfilled and bored in a situation. But that's you resting and being by yourself. So maybe you're doing a lot of contemplation because they're both about contemplation. And here you are completing the lesson that you had to learn in this situation. You are going to be releasing pain and forgiving, but you've got to stop negative self-talk. You've got to become more optimistic. Yeah. All right. The next row. So it looks like here, when we did this row before, there was no communication with somebody. And then all of a sudden you've got the Eight of Wands here, which is about someone communicating. This is also about you being able to manifest quickly what it is you want. It can also be you make a fast-paced change. So maybe there was a situation you just decided quickly, this is what I'm going to do. It's like making, and you do it. You make that quick decision, quick change. Yeah. Right, then we've got financial and material changes. So this is about you not playing the victim anymore. You might have felt rejected, you're lonely, you know, isolated, you know, you might have had some sort of financial loss or some sort of loss, hardship, all those things, but it's like moving on from that. And maybe you decided to make that change quick. Oh goodness. Maybe that's the change you made quick, is you moved on from that. It could even be that. Or you just decided to move on quickly or make a decision quickly. And then you've got the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is a new relationship. Fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, love, you know, compassion, all those things. It's like some sort of romantic love. Tell me more, Capricorn. Yeah, you decided to move on. Release any baggage. You get a new perspective. And you've got the Three of Cups. So, like, this is about you. Maybe you Maybe the new love is with somebody that you've been friends with. Or it could mean there's going to be new love. New love comes in and, you know, you turn to your circle of support. There might even be some celebrations. Maybe you meet a person at a celebration. Maybe there was a wedding. Maybe there's something. They may have their own business. Be very confident, a natural leader kind of person. So some of you may want to reconcile with this other person. Maybe the new love is with this other person. Because all of these are a missed opportunity, a delay, and wanting to reconcile. But you need to do some self-healing. There might be somebody that's, you know, there's an imbalance or an excess of something with them, but maybe you need to just do some self-healing. It's not the right time either. Maybe before wasn't the right time. Maybe still not the right time. Because this is all about divine timing as well. It's like in reverse. I feel like you're also going to have to be a very self-sufficient person though. You need to be independent. You need to make sure you have your boundaries up as well. We'll get some more information. I'll shuffle them in a minute. Tell me more for Capricorn. Yeah, look. So here, it's funny that I felt like that. So here is not the right time. Maybe before, when you're with this person, maybe here it wasn't the right time. And because here's the Temperance card in reverse, and it was like a missed opportunity and blah, blah, blah. Temperance here is upright. So maybe now is the right time for you. Maybe here it wasn't the right time for you guys. And now maybe it is. And you've got the Nine of Cups, which is about your wishes coming true. Material abundance, self-satisfaction, contentment, security, all those things. So maybe now's the right time to have a new relationship with the person from the past. And that's not going to suit everybody. For others, it will just be a new love. But for others, it'll be reconciliation with somebody that you, yeah. So, yeah, like miracles can happen. And I feel like this person will communicate with you. So it's going to take strength. It's going to take, you know, self-love, self-respect, unconditional love. You can wish upon a star with the star card. Miracles can happen. You've got to have hope and faith again. And they're going to communicate with you. For others, you might just move on because you want to look for something better. I feel like there's two different stories with two different kind of people here. It's like some people might want to reconcile. Some people may not. Some people you want to move on because the person was doing the wrong thing with 3 people and they weren't offering you the happy family. It was a broken relationship full of arguments. So maybe now they're going to come in and communicate, or you can manifest what you want. But you've got to release any negative talk. You've got to stop any negative thoughts, be open to new perspectives. You know, any self-limiting beliefs there, you know, you need to release those. Trust your intuition because there's probably secrets. You might be disconnected from that. You feel like you're disconnected from the intuition. So as I'm saying, for some of you, it might be fine. It might be your wishes are going to come true with this person. For others, not so much. Tell me more. Yeah. Okay. So there might be obstacles. Some of you are rethinking this, so maybe you go, okay, we're going to get back together, but then you rethink it. Maybe you got some clouded judgment because, you know, they're promising you everything in the world. You know, make sure you take back your own power as well. Maybe you have some inner clarity. And then you've got the Five of Swords, which is like a horrible card. It's a very hostile relationship. It's mind games, competition, stealing from you, a violent, abusive relationship, all those kind of things. This is the card, or one of. Maybe you get some information about this, or for some of you, you might just focus on your employment. But for others, every time I get this card, it's always says to me that you're learning more about this situation. So maybe you learnt more about this person and didn't know they were seeing other people or whatever. But as I said, you are going to eventually move on. And you got the not the right timing card again. You need to do some self-healing. And there's going to be a breakup. Somebody's keeping secrets. So yeah, you're ready for your next move. You're looking at your long-term view. You know, what do you want? And what you want, you need to become self-sufficient. You need to become independent. You need to just focus on you, getting yourself, you know, focus on your employment, getting money, all that kind of stuff. This person could have just been a manipulator. So you need to make sure you put your boundaries up. Yeah. Not good. So I feel like for some of you, you may get back with the past person, but at the same time, is it going to turn out the same? For others, you may get back with this person, and maybe now, this is like 3 different stories going on. Oh my goodness. For some of you, you may get back with this person and your wishes will come true. Or it could feel like, I mean, this is the right timing card, right? This is you, or it could be patience, maybe the right time's coming. But like, yeah, this is all about right timing, divine timing, and knowing your wishes are going to come true. So for some of you, it may be that you're going to have a new relationship and then your wishes are going to come true because now's the right time. For others, it may just be that you get back with this other person and now is the right time to do that. But, you know, that's what you choose to do. For others, it's getting back with this past person and it's going to end up the same. So 3 different kind of storylines going on. All right, let's move on. So, as I said, for a lot of you, even if you do go back, you are going to break the cycle. You are learning. So this is all about karma. The Destiny card, it's all about karma. It's like a turning point. Life cycles, it's good, like the circle turns, and yeah, things might be bad, but then they'll go good. And you know, once you break cycles, I mean, things start to turn anyway. Things are going to get better for you. Yeah, but then you've also got the victory and success card in reverse. So this is about you having maybe a lack of confidence, which is probably why you need to work on you. It can also be you will have success. Some of you may feel neglected. Some of you, it may have been about their ego or your ego or somebody's ego. But it's like there won't be victory and success in a situation. But it's all about breaking cycles. So maybe I should have read this one first. So there won't be victory and success, but you are breaking the cycle. Things are going to get better. Tell me more for Capricorn. These cards are so slippery. Tell me more about Capricorn. Yeah, look, things are going to get better. Ace of Pentacles. This is about you either focusing on your employment. Maybe you get a new job. Maybe you get a promotion. You get some sort of new income. It can also be a new relationship that's going to blossom. And maybe it's, you know, full of pleasure, happiness, money, prosperity, all those things. So things are going to get better. You might be having lack of sleep with the 9 of Swords. You might be feeling depressed, anxious, fear. Your mind's currently constantly going. You're regretting the past. For some of you, for some of you, it's recovering from what you've been through. For others, regeneration also, but for others, it's wanting to resist inevitable end. So as I said, depending on which storyline you're like, I guess, suits you, resonates with you. It could be recovering from the situation that you've been through, or resisting. You want to really resist the inevitable end. But this person is, you know, dishonest, and they're not taking accountability for their actions. So yeah, there will be conflict, disagreements, competition. You don't know where you stand with a person. And is it because it's about their ego? Is it about them being selfish? Maybe you feel hesitant to open your heart again. But as I said, focus on you. Focus on your employment. Focus on being independent, financially independent, being by yourself, and just, yeah, and have some strength. Work, you know, self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, strength, courage, compassion, you know, all those things. Some of you feel like you've got lack of direction as well with the Chariot. And you might feel like you're stuck, or you're indecisive, confused. You need to release whatever it is. Some of you are just resisting, stalling, indecisive, you know. But, I mean, you want long-term security. Some of you are resisting the change. It's the same storyline, like over and over and over. Look at some more cards. Yeah, I guess whichever storyline resonates with you, really. But over here, it seems to be, the common theme is there is going to be some sort of new start, and a turning point, breaking the cycle. So regardless of however it is, that's the situation. So whichever one you go here, it's still going to be the same kind of outcome. Knight of Swords and King of Swords. You got a lot of swords. Some of you are just really just restless, impulsive, burnt out. Here's like no communication as well. So maybe there is no communication with somebody. They might be watching you though. They may be possibly watching you on stuff. King of Swords, mental clarity, seeing the truth in a situation, having high standards, somebody who's very strategic. And it's like, maybe somebody was watching you on social media and they're going to come in and talk to you. Could be that even. This is all about taking back your own power from somebody who is probably very controlling. One or the other, it could be either. But you've got the Ace of Swords. And that's also a new start. But it can also be like a fresh, sudden opportunity that comes in. As I said, for some of you, this could be another storyline. Some of you might be being watched, and maybe someone comes in and communicates with you, which is possibly why you have a new start, right? This is also a new start, but this could also be having mental clarity. Maybe you got some mental clarity about this situation. It can be seeing the truth, speaking the truth, getting justice in a situation as well. Oh, that went on here. Okay, so that's, shuffle these quick and then we'll get some more information. Sorry, that was my phone. Okay, tell me more, Capricorn. Oh, King of Swords again. Same card, different directions. So, reversed, it's all about being manipulated and somebody misused their power. And that's like, could be no communication again. So maybe different stories, different people, could be that. You have everything though to get through whatever you're going through. It's going to be a struggle. You might feel overwhelmed, paranoid, any of that kind of, emotions, but you can get through this. And you got the Tower. I mean, eventually, I guess it's saying, it's like, it could be an unwanted change. It could be a revelation, just an awakening, a ruin, could be upheaval, chaos, any of that for different people. I mean, maybe for some of you, even if you give this other person a go who are still doing the same thing as they were before, you are going to break the cycle. There is going to be a Tower moment. So you are going to break the cycle, and there won't be victory and success in a situation because you find out, maybe you get some clarity that they're still doing the same thing. Which is what it's going to take. It's going to take everything in you to get through this. And then you're not going to communicate. Or maybe they just stop talking to you. Could be that. As I said, different people, it's going to be different stories. It's going to be, I feel like I'm getting a whole heap of stories, all 3 different storylines for different people. I mean, as I said, there's a lot of Capricorns out there and people are going to go through different things. Focus on your self-worth though, whatever situation you're in, focus on your self-worth. And I feel like you will eventually, either you are or you will meet somebody who is empathetic and stable and wise, emotionally balanced, intuitive, all those things. But it's all about completion. It's about putting in the hard work. It's about, some of you feel like you carried all the, the burden, or this whole situation was a burden. You feel like they've wasted all your time. You feel oppressed, you feel pain, you feel exhausted because it's just been, how can I say it without cursing? They're playing with your head and your heart. And it's been a complete waste of time for the people that it didn't work out with. Like, why get back with me if you're going to do the same thing again? You know what I mean? Stand your ground. Persevere. You probably there was probably competition. Be open to new perspectives. Release any limiting beliefs you have about yourself. Release any negative thoughts. Because, you've been through loss and emotional confusion and all that emotional. You've been hurt. You've been through some sort of situation where you had a loss. And there might have been arguments, jealousy, frustration, all those kind of things. But take back your own power. And then somebody may communicate. So maybe someone else will come in. Or this other person might come back. If they came back earlier, maybe they were coming back to, which was going to be slow progress. They're going to rush in, then nothing really much is going to happen. And that's because they're being deceptive and wanting to get away with something, or they've come back to communicate about that. Maybe that's what happened and that's why you gave them another chance. But I feel like you need to make this decision. You need to, you're going to have to make a decision. Like, you don't want to keep going back and forth with this person because they're not going to give you your wishes fulfilled, are they? If that's what they keep on doing. Yeah, it's easy to stay in your comfort zone. Of course it is. Of course it's easy to stay in your comfort zone. But that's only going to cause frustration and obstacles, Anyway, on the bottom of the other deck, I forgot to tell you, was Judgment. This is about absolution. Maybe eventually past this, you are going to make a final decision. You are going to have a wake-up call about the situation or some clarity, and you're just going to be like, right, this is my decision. Speaking the truth, seeing the truth, it's all of those things. Care for you. It might have been a very one-sided relationship. And I mean, the sacral chakras here, that's all about your emotions, desires, sexuality, all those things. You need to do some work on you, for sure. And The Death card is about transformation, and it's about endings and knowing it's time to move on. You're transitioning, you're moving on, having a rebirth, and you can manifest what you want. Maybe previously you've been manifesting this person coming back around, but maybe now focus on what you want. And as I said, you've got two choices. It's like weighing up your options. But the other one is just a distraction, a missed opportunity. Look at it like that. All right, let's do some oracle, because this is a long video. I feel like just because there's been so much going on, okay, Capricorn. I don't know if I said Virgo earlier. I'm not sure, but if I did, I didn't mean it. I meant Capricorn. And if I did, I'm sorry. Yeah. This person isn't your person. Some of you, they do want to reconcile, but they're not your person. And you're not feeling very optimistic about your love life at the moment either, because of all this that's going on. Maybe turn to your friends for support, as I said to you, I think I said before, but if not, turn to your friends for support. There isn't really passion in this. You know, maybe you don't feel like you're doing, maybe you don't feel like your heart's in it, or, I mean, it would be hard if someone's cheated on you or lied to you or betrayed you or whatever they've done. And it looks like they're going to do it again. For some of you. Capricorn. Yeah, for some of you it's just not over. There's no completion of this situation. Maybe get some pride. And maybe because you are manifesting this, you need to do some personal growth. Work on you. As I said, maybe this is just, you're manifesting this crap coming back. But just think, if you can manifest this, why can't you manifest something better? Capricorn. This is probably a blessing in disguise that you can learn. It's also, it's like what appears to be a problem is actually part of the answered prayer. You'll understand your reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. I mean, it's telling you this guy's got this person, male, female, whatever this situation is going to do the same thing. It's up to you if you choose to keep going back, but maybe there's something you need to learn from the situation. And I mean, there's nothing to worry about is in reverse, and listen is in reverse. It's like you're not listening. There is something to be concerned about in this situation, and it's telling you bluntly. It's telling you. Maybe listen, which is also what it says you're not doing. Maybe listen to what I'm saying. If that situation suits you, pay attention. Your health might suffer. Maybe you need to focus on your health and make sure, you know, stress can cause horrible things to your body. Focus on diet, exercise, all those things. You've also got messages. And it's like the angels are trying to tell you. Like, see the little angel back here? The angel is trying to tell this person and give them signs and synchronicities and all those things. And they're saying, like, pay attention. This is them telling you, pay attention. Maybe the divine timing card came out because for a lot of you, it's the right time to now move on. So you can have your wishes fulfilled. It could also even be that. So maybe that's what those two cards are, is that there is going to be new love coming. Now is the right time to move on because you are going to get your wishes fulfilled. Okay, last card. Capricorn. Oh my goodness, you got heaps. Yeah, you're going to have a tower moment. There's a breakup, separation, stopping the pattern. You've got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, deception. What does it say? Shocking attack, separation. You've got, you're not seeing the truth and having clarity in the situation. You're not really open to wanting to date and get to know anyone else for a lot of you. But then it says, have faith, love is coming, Cupid's arrow. So, I mean, they're all really positive. This person that you are talking to, though, that we've been talking about here, that's not your person. It's not your twin flame. You're probably either codependent or they've got some sort of addiction. They're controlling, possessive, whatever. It's not going to end in a happy way, but somebody either may come in talking to you or this person is going to talk to you. So, anyway, that's the reading. That's what I have for Capricorn. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the mid-month reading. Okay, bye.